Hey, it's Fizzy, your favorite female filmmaker, and we're doing the first episode of Film and Friends. Okay. All right. I've got a guest with me today, Keanu Richards, Big R, not the little R,
Never.
RichFlix, director extraordinaire, writer extraordinaire.
You know we're talking.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. So, introduce yourself.
Well, you introduced me just now, but yeah, my name is Keanu. I'm a writer, producer, filmmaker, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. They'll get to find out more as the interview goes on.
Amazing. So, I want to start off with some questions just to get to know you a bit more. All right. So, I know you're a filmmaker, right? And you've been working on a few projects recently.
Yeah, always.
Always. I like that. How do you want to be remembered?
Wow, that's a deeper one. I want to be remembered as the person who's always writing a film with a message.
Okay.
100%, man. All of my films, I always try to convey a certain type of message. I always want to put a message across. I want to be known as the person who made a film with a message in an entertaining way. So, yeah, that's what I'd want that to be the legacy I leave behind for sure. 100%.
Okay. And I think you are definitely doing that. So I met Keanu at one of his screenings for Dayana.
Dayana, yeah.
Yes, last year at the
It was actually
Phoenix.
this year. It was actually this year. Yeah.
January.
Yeah. Because it was at the beginning of the year, so people feel like it's last year, but it was
Yeah.
this year, beginning of the year.
He literally started off the whole year with an amazing film.
Yeah, man.
It's coming out soon for everybody to see.
Yeah.
So, when's the release date for everyone, first of all?
Well, initially, it was meant to be released the end of last year because we finished shooting it them times there. And then we had some issues with the premiere, the venue. So basically that got moved, and then we moved it to the new year. Eventually we ended up moving it to the new year, premiered it, and now we're at a point where we're just putting it through the film festival circuit and whatnot. We had a release recently, about 3 days back, and then I got word that isn't the best idea, and I had to unrelease it after 10 hours. And yeah, it's gonna be somewhere, but yeah, I can't say it. Can't say too much.
Damn.
I can't say
Okay.
too much.
Okay, so from watching Dayana, I then went on to go and watch other things that RichFlix have produced, you and RichFlix. So first of all, who works with you on RichFlix?
Man, my main co-producer, P. Ross, Noe Productions as well, man. He's got his own thing as well, but he's the main person, the main guy by my side for sure. And then I have Joshua, who's my cameraman, and then I have Sophie, who's my sound recordist. So we're a whole team, and every single film that we make, we go into it with full, and that's why you need them kind of people by your side, because they go into it fully ready. They go into it like they love the story. They're fully committed. We've had so many issues on set that we've all sorted. We've all come together as a team and sorted out. Like, so it's important that you have the right people beside you for sure. 100%, it's important. The people that were actually, they're not just there for a paycheck or whatnot. They're actually, you know what I mean? They're fully involved. So yeah, man. Those are the three people that are like fully part of it. And then I have Sheila, my first AD. So yeah,
That's amazing.
that's my team right there.
That's amazing. So, I watched The Dating Game 1 and 2.
Yeah, they ain't get free coming soon, man. I got that script ready, just being ready.
When is soon? Do we have a
Being
date?
ready, man.
Oh, so you're filming?
Yeah, so it's like it's in the filming process now. They ain't getting free. Crazy, man. I know the people love the dating game the most out of everything. Like they loved that. Even when I put the trailer on at the end of Dayana, when people were just screaming, they were happy. They loved the dating game for real. So I know that's what the people are waiting for. And yeah, dating game 3 coming soon, man. It'll be at the top of the year. More than likely, top of the year. It'll be out.
Love that.
100%.
Now, Dating Game 2 left us on a cliffhanger, by the way. I need to let you guys know that. So I am looking forward to know what's going to happen next, okay? So, what inspired you, by the way? Because I was watching that and I was like, what inspired you to write The Dating Game?
The same thing that inspires me with all of my films, like just not like real life experiences, but experiences that I see other people go through, just the current climate that we're in, just everything around me, and things that I see, and then want to portray that message, but in a correct way and in an entertaining way. So yeah, that's what I would say inspired me for that. I can't say that how many of the characters in there, because I ain't, but yeah, no, that's what inspired me for the dating game for sure.
Okay. Allegedly, he's not any of the characters in there, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what all of the certain people say, man. Like, they always try and insinuate something, but yeah, no way.
Not even a little piece of you in
I think
any
everyone
of the...
has a little piece of everyone has a little piece of something like within them, 100%. Yeah, I can't say like most characters, you know.
Why are you shy?
No, because every like when it comes like all of my films, I always make sure that I write characters in a way where everyone watching not everyone, but certain people will relate to certain characters. You know what I mean? So I always do it in a way where, yeah, specific people will relate to specific characters, kind of thing. So yeah, man, I always do it that way. I want people to relate to what they're watching. Not just the story, but the people within them. So obviously, certain characters, you know, you might have certain little kind of traits, but the actual, as far as the full story goes, no.
Okay. So you wear many hats, right? So writer, director, producer. Which one do you enjoy the most?
Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Because then I get to create the narrative in it. So yeah, definitely Ryan. 100%. Without the Ryan, they ain't nothing to produce.
Fair.
It's true. So they ain't nothing to direct if I don't write. And I want to be the person that writes it. And I want it to be my story. So 100%. Ryan's the most difficult part, but it's the part that I love doing the most because I like the final product. And then seeing it all come together. Yeah, 100% Ryan.
Okay. How did you start writing? How did that journey start for you?
It was strange, man. Yeah, I've told this story before as well. Like, I wasn't even a writer. Yeah. Now I've done some BS course in college, yeah. And I ended up writing like a mini script for it, and it was basically from then, obviously, and like 2 years down the line, I revisited that, and then I was like, let me expand on that, and then I ended up making it into an actual short film. That's actually my shortest film as well. But yeah, from there, I just wanted to write from there. Then I done the sequel to that, and I was like, kind of challenge myself and then do a different story, and I done a different story, and then from there, yeah, I've just been a writer since then because I was like, right, I actually have the ability to, you know what I mean, to write, and I can actually, yeah, like tell a different type of story, like within what we experience. I can, yeah, man. It's all about making your own narrative and putting it out there. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So, as a filmmaker, there's a lot of challenges, and I know you said earlier
Yeah.
that it's really important for you to have like a really good team.
Yeah, 100%.
Behind you.
Yeah.
What's been the most challenging thing for you so far? Okay, get comfortable. Tell me. It's a safe space.
You know what, yeah? There's many things that are challenging when you're the person making the film, like you're the producer. There's a lot of challenges. I would say that the most challenging thing would be getting everyone on the same page and keeping them on the same page for the foreseeable future, 100%, because you never know what can happen. Of course, another thing that I would say is that contracts are 100% important because, yeah, having people that you can trust, not easy, especially if you're having like big costs. Yeah, but you're working with a lot of people. You need to make sure that you can trust these people to be in on time. You need to make sure you can trust people to act it out correctly. You need to make sure that you can trust these people to even show up in the first place. Everything needs to come together. You need to make sure you find the time. You need to make sure that you do your call sheets and shooting dates. You organize them way in advance. Don't try to do it. Don't know old school thing. I remember I tried to do some old school thing where I flipping try get the people like, oh yeah, you round next week, you round next month. Don't do that. When you write something and when you're ready to do it, make sure you're like, you know that, okay, then 4 months in advance, you tell everyone these are the dates. You know what I mean? You need to make sure that everyone's on the same page. And then, when you're actually shooting now, timing as well. Time is important because time is money. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of challenges. But yeah, the main challenge, the main one I would say is making sure you're working with people you can trust. That's the main challenge, 100%.
Yeah.
Main challenge.
Okay. And do you have any advice for anyone who's trying to get into film right now or thinking about it?
Yeah, man, you gotta be mentally ready for the challenges, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be mentally ready for the challenges. You need to make sure that you can actually do this thing in the first place, especially if you're trying to be like a writer and a director and you're trying to produce everything. Yeah. Listen, man, if you ain't ready for it, you can't do it still. So you need to make sure that you're ready for it and you work with the right people. Work with people who have already, try to shadow a set and see if this is actually for you. You know what I mean? Because it's challenging when you're actually making when you're actually making a film. Yeah, it's challenging for real. Like to actually shoot a film start to finish. Yeah, this ain't no easy task. 100% ain't no easy task. And it depends on what role they're trying to get into as well, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's important. Like, what role are you trying to get into? We're trying to get into the producing side of things, and you're gonna be the main one in charge. If you don't have any experience, shadow people first before you even try to start doing something like that. 100%. You can't just get into that. Like, nah, no way.
I always wonder how people know they want to be a producer. So for me, I feel like I kind of fell into that role from doing other things like directing and trying to make my own stories come to life on TV or screen. And then I kind of then learnt the role of a producer. But
how did you get into, so what was the first thing you got into then?
So I started off as an actress first.
Okay.
Then I was writing. I've always been writing. And then I started co-directing, then directing, then co-producing, then producing. Just one day someone said to me, oh, I think you can produce this. Like, let's do it together. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this. But there's people out there who know that they want to be a producer straight away. And I just find that so fascinating that they do. Your
type of way is completely different, though, because the way that you started, obviously you started as an actress. So you was on various different sets. So you could actually see what was going on before. And then you could determine whether or not you actually wanted to get into it from doing that in the first place. So that was that's like a different type of way to get into it. Depends on what you're doing first. 100%. It depends on what you do, like what you start off doing. If you actually start off and the first thing you want to do is produce. Personally, I don't really understand how like that could be your first thought, to be honest. I always thought it would just maybe, obviously writing and acting. Yeah, that makes complete sense why you would want to start off doing one of those two. Directing, I could see that as well. But producing, I can't see why you would want to start off as being a producer, because as a producer, you're the one that's in charge of all of it. I don't really see how you could want to just like jump into that from the start. But I would definitely advise that you maybe start off somewhere else, like in one of the other three, before trying to full on produce something. Like in the first place, it's basically the person that's in charge of everything. They oversee everything. So a producer, like obviously you have specific roles, but a producer will actually overlook everything. So they have to overlook the locations, they have to overlook what's being spent, they have to also look at the actors and whatnot. They might also turn into like being a casting director as well. So they need to at least see who's coming in, like who's actually doing the role as well. They basically overlook all of it, the whole process. A producer looks over the whole thing. Like a producer would be the one who's in charge of the call sheets as well, probably the shooting dates. It's a big role. Like producing is not just a small role. It's not a role that you can just like hop into, if you know what I mean. So like it's better to just hop into like a specific role first, because producers basically in charge of everything. Basically, they oversee everything.
The producer basically makes the film come to life. So it's a vision, and they have to make sure, okay, it's gonna be on TV. It's gonna be
Then they oversee everything after as well.
It's a really big role, and that's why there's so many different types of producers as well, because of the role being so big. Now, my issue though now is I also feel like the term producer has also been overused in certain ways, because there's a lot of producers. You think, what do you actually do? Do you know what I mean?
But are they just the producer, or are they just the producer?
For example,
okay,
so we know exec producers just essentially provide finance, right?
Okay.
Then you have your producer who gets everything together. Okay. So cast, like making sure that the script's on point, making sure.
Script supervisor would be that.
Pardon?
Script supervisor.
Yeah. So, but then the producer is there from the beginning with the writer and director, making sure everything's aligned, everyone's on the same page. What do we need? And looking at the budget. So if there's an issue with the budget, can we change something in the script? Or if the script changes, can it fit in the budget? Do you know what I mean? 100%. So they're there from the script process as well.
They're there from the start to finish.
And
then after that as well.
Yeah, so there's other roles, like for instance, creative producer, associate producer. What do they do? And then there's just so many, like I don't know. So, and then there's producers that you never see them on set, you never see them anywhere, but for some reason they have the title producer.
Oh man.
But anyways, that's a story for another day. We can probably talk about that later. So, what inspires you?
Myself.
Okay, now Snoop Dogg. I want to thank me. All right.
Man, Lord, man, just the people around me inspire me.
Okay.
The people around me inspire me because all of my stories are stories about life. So yeah, man, that's what inspired me for sure, man. Obviously, the people like within my working circle, like the producers and whatnot that I know, the actors, like see them doing big things, and that's inspiring. So yeah, man, those are the people that inspire me. Obviously, family inspires me 100%, but yeah, man, those are the people that inspire me because it's inspiring, innit? It makes you want to go harder. So I'm gonna say that's what inspires me for sure. Yeah.
So filmmaking is really tough.
100%.
Yeah. So what keeps you going? Because this is the life you chose. So
I got important stories to tell, innit? Because I'm writing something that means something. So yeah, that's what keeps me going for sure.
Okay.
100%.
So tell me, what are your top 3 films?
I don't watch film.
No, well, you see, we had this conversation before. You're not going to tell me that. Because I know you might not like films now, but there are films that you like. It doesn't need to be from years recently. It can be like back from way back, right? We're not doing this.
I can't completely, like, newer films, yeah, like films are in the cinema, yeah. It's not that I don't watch it; they're just uninspiring, and it's the same thing all the time. So it's like when Sinners came out, that was different. That was like, damn, this is different. Finally, everyone. That's why the reason why Sinners popped off the way it did is because Sinners was something different. People have been wanting something different. We're tired of going to the cinema and following this story that no one knows what's going on. They're in some type of lab. You know them way they're pushing all these buttons and then someone's up in space. And no one can fully tell you what's actually happening in these stories. But it's a story, like, all of that, no, we're tired of that, man. So it's like, these newer films are so uninspired, man, and there's basically like putting out the same type of thing. That's like more of these action films and whatnot, man. It's just even the classic series as well, like, they've been slacking, man. They've been slacking because you feel like you're seeing the same film again and again and again and again. You know what I mean? But like of recent, Sinners. That's unbelievable. Yeah.
So we've got Sinners. What else? 2 more.
No, I'm not putting Sinners obviously top 3 of all time, but like, yeah. But in terms of, damn, it's hardcore. You know what? Yeah, weirdly enough, like top of my head, they're more like comedy films.
Okay.
So like Friday, I'm gonna put Friday on there.
Okay. The first one.
I'm gonna give Friday top 3. I'm gonna have Rush Hour there. I'm gonna put Rush Hour as well.
Okay.
Mad that they're both Chris Tucker as well. No, I'm gonna put that on there. I'm gonna say Menace to Society. I'm gonna have to put that there.
Okay, that's interesting.
What's crazy is that obviously I don't do comedy.
Yeah.
Obviously I got comedic elements to my films and whatnot, but the films I actually like the most, it's more comedy. Even the TV shows that I like. Everybody Hates Chris, best TV show of all time.
Yeah.
And that's comedy as well.
Yeah.
But obviously that's different though, because obviously Everybody Hates Chris is a comedy, but at the same time, that's got like a lot of real elements in it at the same time. So it's kind of like they tether the line sometimes. But My Wife and Kids as well, that's a comedy.
Come on now.
It was crazy though, because I don't write comedy.
Yeah.
But my favorite shows and films, my favorite film and TV shows, they're like comedies, man.
That's so interesting because I was having this conversation with someone else recently that I also really love comedy, and in fact I even like adult animation like Family Guy, South Park
style, South Park style.
But then the things
Family
I write
Guy ain't that good, but South Park style though.
But the things I write are really dark and really on the verge of suspense sometimes.
Those like Family Guy and South Park are dark though, innit? There's dark comedies. Especially South Park. No way can you say that
South-
in a dark comedy. 100%.
I don't know if it's dark comedy.
South Park isn't dark comedy.
I think it's just real life comedy. So they will talk about political things happening
South
now.
Park is not dark comedy.
I think it's just things that
No,
are
no
happening
way.
now.
No.
And they make
you're
light
playing
of
games
it.
with me right now.
It's not
South
dark
Park
comedy.
isn't dark comedy.
South Park is not dark comedy.
Bro, come on, man.
Dark comedy. Should I tell you what program is dark
Wow.
comedy?
Yeah, what program? I probably might not even know it.
You probably won't. It's Carol versus the end of the world.
What is that?
So the world is ending. There's a big like meteor that's just moving towards the earth,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna die.
Okay.
And it's like the last few months of everyone's time on earth, but they have this character who's gone into work.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to live a normal life, but they're having this countdown to the end of the world. That's dark comedy. But South Park,
What makes it dark comedy though? How's that
Because-
a comedy? That doesn't sound like a comedy to me.
because the characters are still experiencing life and there's comedy like in the script, right? But the darkness is the fact that everyone's gonna die, and they're still going on daily life.
So is the In-Betweeners, is that a dark comedy?
No.
Because when you're saying dark comedy, you're saying dark as in like
In-Betweeners
it's like
is
a
offbeat.
darkish theme, but like dark comedy is what they make fun of. They make fun of especially South Park. They make fun of black people. They make fun of white people. They make fun of Jewish people.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
They make fun of disabled people. That's dark comedy. Because
Okay, I know
what
what
you're
you mean.
saying is like you're trying to say it has to be a thing where everyone's about to die and then that's dark. You're saying that, but South Park.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I think anyone that watches South Park is gonna say it's dark
I'm
comedy.
wrong. You're
dark-
right.
South Park's 100%, and In-Betweeners, South Park 100% dark comedy.
Damn. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. In-Betweeners is fire as well.
Yeah, but In-Betweeners is offbeat.
What does that mean?
It's like quirky comedy. Like almost like The Office.
Yeah, no, but it's good though.
Yeah,
it's
it is. It
In-Betweeners
is
is
good.
funny, man.
So, guys, apparently I don't know what dark comedy means, but
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
I do. But yeah. Okay. So, it's been amazing talking to you. Do you have any final thoughts or things that you want to talk about right now?
Shout out to Los Angeles, man. Shout out to LA, man. You know I'm gonna be back there again. I'm gonna be back there.
What were you doing in LA? Tell
I'm
me,
gonna
because
be-
I need the gist. What were you doing?
But listen, man. Shout out to LA. Shout out to the West Coast. Because I'm gonna be back there. I'm gonna show my film in your town. Last time I couldn't. You know, there were some problems. There were some issues. The week before, I'm gonna be showing my film out there. Yeah, shout out to my people over there, man, because I'm gonna be showing that 100%. Yeah, man. I know, man. But my other final thoughts is that, yeah, man.
Where can we watch?
Hold on.
Where can we watch your work?
Hold on. Let me
I'm
get these
scared.
final thoughts. Let me get these final thoughts. Watch out, man. Watch out. Let me get these final thoughts. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to continue, like, to inspire. You get what I mean? Tell these stories. My final thoughts are that, yeah, man. If you ain't sending a message and it ain't right, man, and that's what we need more out there, man. We need more messages. You already know how it goes, man. Just make sure you do it in an entertaining way, man. You can make people laugh, make people cry. And yeah, man, I'm gonna continue to give messages. I'm gonna continue to write, and it's gonna just get deeper and deeper every single time, man. So yeah, that's my final message. My other message is that this ain't final, man. These are just my messages. Take final out there, 100%. Yeah, man. Also, the Day Ain't Getting Free and Dayana dropping 2026 officially all together. Do you know what I mean? So next year is gonna be even crazier than this year. February, man. You already know what's happening, man. If you don't know, then you probably don't know, because no one knows. But listen, man. February 2026. You know how it goes, man. 2 films next year. 2 films coming next year. They Ain't Getting Free. The people that we're waiting on is done. Yeah, man. Let's go, man. That's it.
Amazing. And make sure you follow RichFlix on YouTube.
Make sure you follow Keanu. Oh, Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Shout
Amazing.
out
I'm gonna
to
put
my people,
all the
man.
details below.
Yeah, shout out to all my people, man. Let's go.
Yay! Woo! Thank you.